NBA point guard, a member of the New York City Basketball Hall of Fame. And Jack, we're bringing this program back, get them back to some winning ways.
For sure, your coach. Great unselfishness to start the game by the Miami Hurricanes.
Two boys playing for him as well. There's the replay of that last basket for the Miami Hurricanes out to a 4-0 lead. But Coach Strickland's maybe things have not gone the way that Coach Strickland would want them to. But he's got his two boys out there playing for him. That's incredible, Jack.
You know what I call that?
Look, Poplar just got pushed at the top of the key, comes up holding his right knee a little bit, and he's limp coming back down the. Look at Poplar from distance, and he
bad knee, come back for the three. I love that about Wooga. Gets up.
Coach Larinaga out on the floor. Now Wooga's trying to walk things off. Coach L obviously a little bit concerned about him. And a 7-0 lead here this evening, and an encouraging sign for the Miami Hurricanes. Wooga Poplar stays in the game.
You definitely want to see that from your best. Nigel pulled that. Great shot.
There you go. He pulled it all right.
One thing about Nigel Pack, he plays a lot better when he gets going early. When he's
along with Tanacopa check in for the LIU Sharks. It's obviously just an interesting games, right? Air Force, it's not like they're losing by 40 and 50. You know, the
basketball team. You expect it from a new team. They're still trying to understand each other.
Great Cleveland,
by Cleveland.
And a look down low, that was blocked. Miami has held LIU scoreless for nearly the first 4 minutes, headed towards that first tee. Omier, top of the key, 4-3, and he buries it.
Norchad's really improved his shooting abilities.
Paid dividends in this young season for the Miami Hurricanes, who are up big. There's a turnover by the Miami Hurricanes. Let me ask you this, Jack. Obviously,
you don't see too many bigs in the NBA right now that cannot shoot a mid-range or a three-point shot. In Norchad,
this game, they're trailing 19-0, and that one will not fall for Andre Washington. Miami does indeed three. Nigel Pack buried a three. There's a turnover. And back comes Miami. They'll have numbers coming the other way. Up top. Up top.
That's one thing you don't have to worry about with Norchad.
Jack, right. I mean, obviously, Rod Strickland did not have to do this. He did not have to take this thing on. Right?
Not at all.
And as a player, knows what it's like to win basketball games. Finally, the Sharks are on the board.
Great move.
What a move by Bensley Joseph. And the director of the Professional Path program since 2018. Another bucket, back-to-back buckets for the Sharks. This time it's Eric App. Another three on the way. And again, it's Ty Strickland. I think Dad might have said, son.
Nice move by Matthew Cleveland there. He showed great patience on that shot. Back down.
Kind of move north and south and east and west in the paint and get those layups and those up and unders. I mean, you know, Matthew Cleveland kind of almost traveled. Bensley Joseph almost walked, and Nwoko can't finish down low. Got beat and banged up.
Feels about the Canes.
You don't suspect that. Maybe he says, gentlemen, if you don't believe me, well, you know what? Let's go to my room. Let's throw out a little film of the old man. Bensley Joseph, another three, buries it.
I love to see Bensley's shot.
As the ball is swiped away, Nwoko came up with it. He handed it off to Christian Watson, and he finished.
Last year, you saw him kind of coming in, you know, shot hunting, looking to score, but now he's kind of turned into a defensive specialist.
Corner step back three on the way. That's too short. Matthew Cleveland comes up with the offensive rebound.
But don't forget about it. Great split, good move by Chris Watson.
Wow. Strong finish.
Great finish. One thing with
this sophomore out of Maryland. Nice finish there. He's in at LIU. I talked a little bit about his career path to date. The first round former draft pick. So Miami up big, leading by 25. Give him 28. Keyshawn George, the freshman, with that full head. Good to scream and holler. Obviously, things aren't going well. But just teaching, you know, he's teaching. He's time for another break. Miami up big here in the first half at home tonight. A little bit about shooting the long ball, baby, and from way out there beyond the arc. Back to when you were young, when were you like, I'm going to make it a point of emphasis. I'm going to learn how to shoot the ball from way out there and do it really well. 7 feet tall. There goes Wooga, strong with the right hand, just floats in the air, man.
Great move, great pace. One thing you want to see from
Well, Pack's got it. Step back 3 on the way. It tickled the twine.
9.3. That's 10. Wooga at 16.9. Norchad 16, and Nigel Pack 13. That shows that at any given night, anybody can take.
Working in, finds a wide open A.J. Casey, who just got stuffed at the rim by R.J. Green. And the Hurricane, nobody guarding him. Casey going to work on Strickland.
ISO in the paint. We didn't see a lot of that last year, so that goes to show that Coach Al has a little bit more confidence in AJ this year to be able to put his back.
For the sophomore out of Chicago, and the first halfway down comes out.
I'm at the free throw line, maybe. What? Maybe not. Oh, man. Got it back.
Until further notice.
Until further notice, ladies and gentlemen. That's the sleep.
Way bottom left-hand corner, 12.4 years. It's really hard, especially when conference play rolls around. You can't be rolling
from the bench.
Starting 5 is back out there right now for Coach Larinaga as Matthew Cleveland misses a little soft coverage, and it's easy to the rack.
Easy bucket. Notice how he uses offhand to get that guy's hand off of his body.
Miami's 19 of 3. What a move.
The one thing about Norchad, he has a motor.
He's about cooked. Bensley Joseph skies for a rebound.
Let's see what he brings. Here's a big body. Let's see what he brings to the table.
Well, you just one of their last 9 from the field. There's a bump for Wooga. Poplar for 3 on the way, and that is no good. Matthew Cleveland with an offensive rebound this time.
Might not be the guy you want to be trying to wrestle with.
Away jump shot. That'll play at the next level. Yuck. Touched him in the mouth, and they couldn't get off the canvas.
100%.
Good.
You don't want to see that happen again.
Well, he skied for that rebound, and Miami's going to push here, Jack.
Great patience. You notice he stopped on 2 feet landing. He has 2 feet. Got to cut to the basket. Great read by Matthew Cleveland.
Bensley Joseph.
That was an eyeball sandwich right there.
Quick twitch muscles for Nigel Pack. An easy layup. Terrell Strickland just threw that one away. That's a turnover. With the basketball, then he finds Wooga Poplar down low, who got knocked to the floor. It'll be Miami basketball.
Happen no matter who you're playing.
Nigel Pack, step back 3, no good. Norchad O'Meara with the offensive rebound, kicks it out to Pack.
Play, he's going strong left. You got to keep the ball out of his left hand.
Oh, deflected just a little bit. Now Poplar's got it, and
oh,
going up strong. Boy, he tried to finish. Wow. Oh my gosh. He almost used them as a bit of an elevator there at the end.
100%. You know, something like that, even if he didn't make the dunk.
Tonight, now averaging just a little bit south of 17 this season per game.
He is shooting the leather off that basketball. And one thing about Wooger's shot, if you watch it, it looks the same every.
So much, up nearly 40 in this game. Here's a three, quick trigger. Oh.
In and out.
Who works in the lane in a fadeaway jump shot from the free throw line. I don't know if I've seen that one before.
Not balanced. Norchad went up, super balanced, and we got the result we wanted.
3 balls good for Eric Acker.
6 points for the University of Miami. They got 15 minutes now to really show what they're made of.
It'll be a whole. Get about the scoreboard and play basketball. Let's take a break with 14:38 left to play. Miami up big. And then he gave you a little look, Jack.
That's crazy. I mean,
don't tell me I can't make it from here, he said.
I mean, being able to make that shot with nowhere.
Make it from here. I'm going to make it from here. And he made it from there. So, battles in and out. But Coach Larinaga is now going to utilize an entire different 5. And these are 5 guys right now, Jack.
And really showcase why I potentially should be in the game a little bit more. And that's great from Ja'Kai Robinson. I mean, he may pay the least amount of.
We'll see how they handle themselves out on the court as Robinson makes a bucket. And then on the defensive end, he goes up there and gets a rebound. What are you looking for?
You want to see them to play unselfish Miami basketball. Because you don't want to come in.
Sophomore forward out of Chicago, Illinois. A little bit last season. And a running shot fading away, no good for Ahmed Esahati.
In and out for the big fella.
And Michael Nwoko just got wrapped up there. A little hesitation, and he's going to the free throw line, isn't he?
I love to see Watson, you know, Sabi breeds the best basketball players in the country.
Together, the DMV up there, they're going to go toe-to-toe with anybody in the country. There's no doubt about it. I saw LeBron's oldest boy just got cleared for basketball activity with USC.
Very excited to watch
right?
him play. At the end of the day, you never know. You know, the media, they say certain things, and it's all about, you know, watching and looking out.
It's the crazy people like just, make sure they get to the gym and say, go get them, fellas.
Great touch shot there. Great touch by Nwoko. Great.
For guys that do not see the floor a whole lot.
Huge minutes. It's a great finish by Strickland. Getting in the lane.
Never saw that defender when he passed that thing.
Yeah, if you look at that last play, Miami was very, very stagnant. And obviously, you know, in practice. But at the end of the day, you got an opportunity to show your worth, and bad turnovers, being stagnant, going up.
Up top for Omer.
I saw that.
Easy.
But you notice the difference in the movement of the basketball. It's harder to guard it.
And you hear Coach Larinaga talk about this a lot. And you could be able to explain what this means, Jack. He always talks about playing.
Defense keeps you on the floor. You get stops. You get the ball back.
Jason Steele, freshman forward out of Flushing, New York, checks in for the Sharks. He had 13 and 13 against Notre Dame. Now he's got his 4th double-double of the season, the 5th. They go up top for Cleveland. Could not finish with his offhand, his left hand. Ball roll.
Playing together.
For Nigel Pack, a 3, buries it.
That was a one-on-one double cross, step back to the corner by Nigel Pack. In the NBA, that's an M1, continuation. But back to Nigel, you know, when you do it so much, it becomes second.
Omer misses the front end of a 1-and-1 opportunity. There and a turnover by Miami. And a shot on the other end, good for Acker.
I like
nice touch. Some really good teams.
Great pass.
Pepperdine, Columbia.
Great pass by Will on the baseline. I'm going to be in that opposite corner for an outlet.
Ah, nice move there. Really strong finish at the rack. Miami Hurricane, step back 3. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Step back, Pat.
These 5 on the floor again throughout the course of the rest of the season, unless down big or up really big. But sneakily, this is about as big as Miami can get. But if you were going to put the biggest 5 on the floor for Miami, is George Berry's at 3. This is them.
It's very true, especially at their position.
So he's right on pace, and he's going to best it here this evening.
Smart by Keyshawn George. Notice the defender had his arm on him. Keyshawn uses off.
Miami tied his career high by scoring.
That's what I wanted to see on the college in upstate New York. So we would go down to New York City, go out there and play in the summertime, plays for basketball.
If somebody has never been, if you ever get the opportunity in the summer to ball the young kids, ooh, Milwaukee, whoa, what is, he's just swinging from there. He about brought that puppy down. Big date with Coach Prime's, kind of, sort of, not really, Colorado Buffalo.
Guards. You know, we've been talking about the DMV. We've been talking about New York City. We got to give Philly some love. Philly produces a lot of guards. But once again,
they should do that kind of like in the McDonald's All-American game.
Yeah.
You know, for the high schoolers? Because they kind of just break them up, right?
It's not about where you start. It's about where you stop.
Yeah.
You just got to believe. A thought and a belief.
Nobody was in a gym. You had no idea where I was. But I had a ball and a basket.
Work with no eyes. That's going to get you the prize.
You hear the roar of the crowd.
The walk-ons
are coming in for the Miami Hurricanes.
Let's see which one of the guys on out the game.
And Carson Maston are checking in for the Miami Hurricanes. That is Carson Maston, freshman out of Austin, Texas. And Paul Jobe is going to fire away.
For a steal.
Self.
Jobe said no. I need to get on the board.
What I understand, Paul Jobe is a young man.
Shoot the ball like a flame.
It's Christian Watson. Shot no good. Jobe rolls up. He can't pull it down. And Christian Watson's just going to drain the clock.
He want to show off the dribbling. See Watt.
He almost had it taken away. And with 0.4 seconds.
To the end of the season, the middle of the season. Smiles, high level energy. And they did that today.
So Miami rolls